so we can be friends and so we can love each other and so that we can be best friends on the internet. Hi you guys, so seriously, I am so happy to be back. It's almost insane how like excited I am to be back, just feeling fresh and new and starting over. And honestly, I have been so cloudy lately. Like my head has just been not there. Like everything that I do, I don't remember. Does that make sense? I don't even think that makes sense. I sound really stupid right now. Like, for example, if I'm reading a book, because I've really been getting into reading lately, my family's bought me so many books recently, and I'm reading them all right now. It's kind of funny because I never used to read. I used to hate reading. Anyway, so when I'd be reading a book, I wouldn't even I'd be reading, but I wouldn't be keeping in my head what I'm reading. So I'd be like, wait, what just happened? And I have to read a whole nother section again. So that's kind of how my entire life and thinking process has been the past couple months. And I'm thinking it's because I miss YouTube so much. You guys keep me, grounded. Does that make sense? Like, you guys keep me focusing on the now because I'm always thinking about, what videos am I going to do? I'm answering comments. Thank you guys for everything, and I'm back. I'm so excited. I already said this in my other video. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I hope you have. It's up in the corner, that way, up in that corner. My whole, I'm back thing. So right now, in honor of me being back, I'm going to do this tag going around called Get Your Freak On. I think that this tag is so fun. It's cool because it shows you guys, the real me. And I want you guys to get to know me so we can be friends and so we can love each other and so that we can be best friends on the internet. Friends on the internet are the best, duh. So, alrighty then. There's 16 questions. The first one is, what's a nickname only, I'm reading my computer over there. What's a nickname only your family calls you? Family. What is it with me and accents today? What's a nickname only your family calls you? Furzer Bear? They don't really they don't really call me that anymore. That was really a thing when I was younger. Because of my name being Jennifer, they took the fur and just started calling me Furzer Bear. Sometimes they call me Freezer Bear. I have no idea why. That's just what they call me. They've always called me that. Furzer Bear. Yeah. All right. 2. What's a weird habit of yours? A weird habit. You know, it's so funny about questions like that because, when you're not thinking about what it is, if you're not thinking what's my weird habit, you always think of weird things that you do. And now when you start thinking about it, you can never figure it out. So what's a weird habit of mine? I just spit. What's a weird habit? My weird habit is more of an obsessive habit. It is that next to my bed is my dresser now, and before I can fall asleep at night, everything has to be lined up on my dresser. Like my TV remote, my phone, my book that I'm reading, everything like that has to be lined up and perfectly separated. I'm the same way with everything. Everything has to be where it is, and if it's not, I just feel like my day's gonna go bad. Does that make sense? If things aren't where they're supposed to be, if they're not completely lined up with things. So you can see right there, my remote is right there, right next to my book. My perfumes always have to be really organized. My light always has to be turned a special way, which is really funny because I'm not OCD. I'm not obsessive about things, but when it just comes to certain small things, I'm it needs to be right there. I mean, if it's not there, I don't freak out. I don't get all in crazy, but yeah, it has to be where it has to be. Do any of you guys do that? Let me know. I want to know. All right. And what's your weird habit? That's a good question. What's a weird habit that you do? Or just do this tag and leave it as a video response, but yeah. All right. Do you have any weird phobias? This is a funny question because I do, but it's a really, really weird phobia. I have always had this phobia. That was a hiccup. I have always had this fear of being buried alive, which is a really weird thing. So I guess that is a weird phobia. I mean, I have the normal, I'm not afraid of them, but I have the normal, I don't like bees, I don't like spiders, I don't like snakes, that kind of thing. But my weird one is definitely being buried alive. I am terrified of that, which is weird because it's not like it's ever gonna happen. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but it's weird. What's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? Anything by Justin Bieber. Mostly Never Say Never and Love Me. Because I am definitely not a believer I don't love him. I don't like worship him like everybody else, but and I honestly don't think he's that cute. But yeah, anything by Justin Bieber, it's pretty funny because I don't love him. I mean, he's cool. I like his music. Oh my, stupid. Okay. I like his music, but yeah, not my favorite. What's one of your biggest pet peeves? People chewing with their mouth open. That is disgusting. I know a lot of people that do that. One of the biggest ones is when I see like little kids like in a bathroom and they're like all prepping and trying to get all pretty and they're like 12 or like I've even seen like 8 or 9-year-olds in a mall bathroom like, oh, so pretty doing my makeup. That kind of annoys me because it's like, okay, you're 9 years old. You don't need to be doing that. Have fun with your life until it gets stupid like it does when you turn into a teenager or when you turn 16. So yeah, that just annoys me. It's not really much of a pet peeve. Well, it kind of is, I guess. It just annoys me because it's like, don't grow up. You don't need to grow up. What's one of your nervous habits? It used to be biting my nails, but I don't do that anymore, thank goodness. I might do a video on how I stopped, but it used to be like biting my nails or like picking at my nails. Now it's more like the skin right next to my thumb. I just bumped the camera. The skin right next to my thumb, I will pick at that if I'm just sitting there or if I'm nervous. I'll pick at my thumb skin. That's kind of funny. I've never, like, it doesn't hurt. I don't hurt myself. It doesn't bleed. I don't even pick the skin off, but I just kind of like scrape at it. Does that make sense? It's funny, but I do that. All right, there's a bug in my room. What side of the bed do you sleep on? Right in the middle. I have a full-size bed, and I sit right in the middle because this is another weird thing. When I was younger, I used to think that I had to be laying in the middle of my bed, and if I didn't, then a monster would come out. This is so weird. I'm so messed up. A monster would come out from under my bed, and like if my leg was hanging off the bed or something, it would grab me. So I'm not afraid of that anymore, but I still sleep in the middle of my bed just because I love like my bed, you know? Okay. What was your first stuffed animal and its name? My first stuffed animal is Blue Bear. Him, little Blue Bear. I got him when I was 4 or something. He's the first one that I remember. There's a ton of memories with this guy, and I can't throw him away because, you know, he's your first stuffed animal. I'll probably end up throwing him away later. But there's so many memories wrapped up in this, good and bad. But he's my first teddy bear, our first stuffed animal. And I love him no matter what. He stays in my closet. What's the drink you always order at Starbucks? An Americano. That's my favorite. But usually I'll just get a coffee because I can't afford frilly drinks. And I'm starting to get over frilly drinks because they give me a stomach ache really bad. So I'll either just get an Americano, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's espresso mixed with hot water. That's it. Or I'll just get a coffee. Their Pike's Place. I've talked about that before. Their Pike's Place is delicious. What's a beauty rule that you preach but never actually practice? Pulling at the skin when you're putting stuff on, like pulling. I pull really tight on my eye when I put eyeliner on. And I do that, but I always tell people not to do it because it causes like premature lines and wrinkles and stuff. But I don't care. I really don't care. All right. So yeah, pulling at my skin. And which way do you face in the shower? The water going on my back. I don't even understand how people can face the water. I mean, I guess I turn in the shower like when I'm washing my face and stuff, but I can't face the water because I can't stand water on my face or water like constantly on my face, you know? Like I can't stand water slides sometimes because when water splashes on my face, especially cold water, I feel like I'm drowning. I'm so messed up, you guys. Do you have any weird body skills? No, I can do the tongue thing, but that's it. What's your favorite comfort food that's bad, but you love to eat it anyway? Brownies. Definitely brownies. 14. I go a lot. 14. What's a phrase or explanation you always say? Totally, I agree. I always say I agree. Totally. I say definitely a lot. Like I always say like definitely or like yeah, you know. Okay. 15. Time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? Anything from like yoga pants, sweatpants, cloth shorts if it's really hot out, And I'm always wearing a tank top, like one of the just like basic tank tops. I love these things. I like live by these things. 16, last question. What did you used to wear that you thought was cool, but now you realize it wasn't that hot? That's a really weird phrase question. Okay, layering. Definitely layering because, I say seriously a lot too, I just remembered. Alright, layering definitely because, when I was like in 7th grade, when I was in 7th and 8th grade, I would always layer because you know how they say that black is a flattering color on most body types? I used to live by that rule, even though it's not flattering on some body types, obviously. And so I'd always wear like a colored t-shirt, like a plain colored t-shirt with a black tank top on top of it because I thought I looked really good. When really I didn't. I just looked gross and really... What is it with the phone ringing? All right. Okay, love ya. Bye. So I would wear a colored t-shirt because that would like put some color in there, and then I would just wear a black tank top because I thought it made me look skinny when it really didn't. And really I just looked like I wasn't trying. So yeah, that was me back when I was younger. Okay. Anyway, that's the tag, the 16 questions. So if you guys want to do this, totally do it because I miss you guys and I want to hear from you guys. I feel like I have a lot of static up here. I miss you guys. I want to hear from you guys and I love you guys. And if you do want to make a video response with you doing this tag, definitely do it because I would watch it and I would like it and I would favorite it and I would love it. So if you guys want to do that, do it. And still let me know, though, what a weird habit of yours is. Because that's a very interesting question because I had to think about it a lot. And I feel like I'm talking really fast, so I'm going to slow down. All right. So, yeah, let me know what a weird habit of yours is. It is so hard to talk slow. I'm not even going to do it. And, yeah, that was this video. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next video, which will be very soon. I love you guys. Bye.